Sly Stone. Sly Stone was born Sylvester Stewart on March 15, 1943, in Denton, Texas. His family soon moved to Vallejo, California, where he grew up in a deeply religious household steeped in the traditions of the Church of God in Christ. With parents K.C. and Alpha Stewart placing a high value on musical expression, young Sylvester was immersed in gospel music from an early age. Along with his siblings, Freddie, Rose, Loretta, and Vieta, he participated in familial gospel groups, often noted as the Stewart Four, where he began honing his skills. A remarkable musical prodigy, Sly Stone mastered the keyboard by age 7 and went on to learn guitar, bass, and drums by the time he was 11, laying the foundation for an innovative sound that would later revolutionize popular music. In the mid-1960s, Sly Stone began his career not only as a musician, but also as a disc jockey and record producer in San Francisco, a city that was itself a crucible for change. His early work involved championing diverse musical voices over the airwaves, an effort that mirrored the inclusive philosophy he would later embed in his own music. In 1966, after merging his own venture with a group led by his brother Freddie, he formed Sly and the Family Stone. This group became one of the first racially and gender-integrated bands in rock history, a bold statement during a time when segregation still influenced much of American society. The band's pioneering fusion of rock, funk, soul, psychedelia, and gospel produced an unmistakable sound that spread messages of unity and social consciousness. Classic hits like Dance to the Music, Everyday People, I Want to Take You Higher, and Family Affair not only dominated the charts, but also became anthems of a generation. Albums like Stand, 1969, captured the exuberance and radical energy of the era, whereas There's a Riot Going On, 1971, reflected a darker, more introspective side influenced by personal and societal struggles. With innovative production techniques, layering studio effects with a raw, live energy, Sly's work redefined what popular music could be, influencing later luminaries such as Prince, George Clinton, and countless others. Despite earlier enormous success, Sly Stone's career also tells the story of creative brilliance colliding with personal demons. The same innovative spirit that pushed musical boundaries eventually found itself tangled with substance abuse, erratic behavior, and difficulties managing the increasing pressures of fame. During the mid-1970s, as his public output dwindled and erratic appearances became more common, the decline of the band's prominence signaled a shift from mainstream domination to a more reserved, reclusive life. Yet, his musical legacy remained intact, immortalized by his influence on genres, his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993, and the periodic reemergence of his voice, even if only through whispered revisitations in documentaries and interviews. Sly Stone's personal life has often been as enigmatic as his public persona. In 1974, he entered into a high-profile marriage with model and actress Kathy Silva. The union, celebrated at a concert held at Madison Square Garden, was emblematic of the year's dramatic flair and the merging of celebrity with countercultural ethos. However, the couple's differences and the intense pressures of maintaining personal and professional lives in the spotlight led to a divorce by 1976. Beyond this well-documented stint, Stone's subsequent relationships have largely been kept out of the limelight, with scattered reports and occasional rumors hinting at other romantic liaisons, though none have been substantiated to the extent of his short-lived marriage to Silva. Stone is reputed to be the father of several children. Widely circulated reports identify 3 children, often named as Sylvette Robinson, Sylvester Stewart Jr., and Novena Carmel. But due to his long-held commitment to privacy, concrete details such as their birth dates, the nature of his relationships with them, or information on potential stepchildren remain murky. Fans and biographers alike note that while his public narrative is filled with groundbreaking music and rebellious style, the personal chapters of his life are obscured by his deliberate reclusiveness, leaving many aspects open to interpretation and speculation. Information regarding Sly Stone's engagement with real estate or his taste in automobiles is limited and fragmented. During the zenith of his career, like many rock icons, he likely experienced periods of extravagant spending and owned properties typical of successful entertainers. Over time, however, financial difficulties, including those related to substance abuse and erratic career decisions, have emerged in some reports. Consequently, there is little detailed, verified public data on a dedicated real estate portfolio or a documented car collection for Sly Stone. Estimates of Sly Stone's net worth have varied significantly over the years. For instance, one source has pegged his net worth at around $500,000, while another suggests figures closer to $2 million. These discrepancies reflect the volatility of his financial journey. From the remarkable commercial success of Sly and the family Stone in the late 1960s and early 1970s to the challenging financial periods that followed due to personal struggles and a decline in mainstream output. The overall picture is one of a creative genius whose financial legacy has seen as many dramatic ups as downs. For decades, the elusive nature of Sly Stone's later life sparked rumors about his whereabouts and even premature reports of his passing. However, as of recent updates, including a confirmation on Wikipedia and reports in respected media outlets, it has been firmly established that Sly Stone passed away on June 9, 2025, at the age of 82. His death followed a protracted battle with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, along with other health complications. Despite the challenges he faced in his final years, accounts from family and close associates note that his passing was peaceful, with him surrounded by loved ones who respected and cherished his genius. Sly Stone's death marks the end of a tumultuous, brilliant life, but his influence within the realm of music remains indelible. He is celebrated as a pioneering force who blurred the boundaries between genres, introduced innovative recording techniques, and championed social integration both on and off the stage. His work inspired subsequent generations of artists who continue to draw from the rich tapestry of funk, soul, and rock that he helped to create. Memorial tributes, retrospectives, and cultural discussions underscore not only his musical genius, but also his role in symbolizing the transformative social and artistic movements of his time. Sly Stone's legacy is defined by his groundbreaking fusion of musical genres, his trailblazing role in integrating races and genders within his band, and the enduring influence his creative innovations have had on modern music. Despite personal struggles and a tumultuous later life, his visionary work remains a cornerstone in the evolution of funk, soul, and rock. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.